admitted that Celia has forgotten their anniversary every single year since they tied the knot in 2010. Speaking on Lorraine, he revealed she's forgotten it for 9 consecutive years. It's just like I'm not in her airspace at all.
9 years forgetting your anniversary? Bro. At that point, man, have some fucking dignity, bro. 9 years, she forgot your anniversary every single year since you guys have been married. She's been forgetting your anniversary, bro. This gets worse as the video goes on.
So I have a wife who never remembers our anniversary. That's really unusual, Piers. It really makes it look like she doesn't love you, like she doesn't really want to be with you, like she's not attracted to you, and you're actually a bit of a burden that she spends her time mocking. And I'm guessing it's literally that she's with you for the money, and possibly the status as well. And it just gets better from there. She admitted, no, she wasn't impressed at all with him. She joked that she wasn't too impressed with her first encounter and was unsure about even posing for a picture with him, so he came across as a loser and a simp. May 2005, seconds after we first met, I remember thinking, do I really want to have my picture taken with this guy? After he left Good Morning Britain, there was a double-page spread in The Sun that she posted on her Instagram that said literally, please hire my husband. I'm sick of having to look at him every morning. She told The Sun, being married to Piers is basically one very long eye roll. But what people don't realise about Piers is he's usually very quiet at home because he's exhausted himself. The only reason I'm sad about him leaving Good Morning Britain, and the fact I wake up and there he is staring back at me morning after morning. Unfortunately, he's got all of his energy back now, so please someone give him a job. Like, okay, your wife seems to have no respect for you, and she seems to genuinely not really like you very much, Piers. And there are a weird number of articles that make Piers look just like an embarrassing simp, frankly. Apparently he crashed his car on their first date because he was too busy staring at her legs. And he gets into an argument with her. They followed an incredibly hostile exchange.
Talk about a lustful old man. Bruh, that is crazy.
I was quite taken aback and asked if that happens to him, and he said, yeah, a lot. So he's just generally hated by the general public, right? Unashamedly sycophantic. He described Celia in the resulting GQ article as ridiculously beautiful, inspiring equal doses of admiration, lust, and fear. Celia adds, I actually had a friend who had a crush on Piers, and I told her that she was mad. Like, that's not very encouraging from your own wife, Piers. We arranged to meet for the interview, and Piers managed to string out over the course of 4 different meetings. He kept saying, yeah, there are a few things I didn't quite get, and each of these meetings ended up with us having more and more alcohol until eventually he declared his real motivations and says, the thing is, you tick every single one of my boxes. And I said, well, that's weird because you don't tick any of mine. And now look at me, cue a resigned sigh. I reckon that she was like this unattractive beta. He's insufferable, and I'm not attracted to him at all. In fact, I think he's a clown. However, he is fabulously wealthy, isn't he? He does have 3 mansions, so, you know, maybe I can just accept his gifts. And she says, I wasn't kidding.
This the problem with like leading with money as a way to pull women, because you lean with just the money, all they're gonna be with you at that point is just transactional relationship. It's not gonna be a legit relationship. You could have money as a accessory, but not to lean with it. That's the point of that's the point. You don't lead with just your money. Piers Morgan, of course, he comes from a different generation than I do. He's a major cuckold. He doesn't understand that. He clearly doesn't understand how to talk to women either. And he's trying to educate Nick on how to talk to women. And look at him. He's getting literally cucked by his woman. So let's just keep going right now. I don't want to keep interrupting.
Behaving at all. So Piers started aggressively pursuing me in the most bizarre way possible. Okay. Like,
wow.
What an absolutely desperate simp Piers
wow.
And of course, I wear the trousers, she says. She is, of course, the man of the house. She is the one who calls the shots because she is the one who is reluctantly consenting to the marriage, and he is the one who is desperate for her to like him. And really, I think it's his money that has leveraged her into this place. And so, embarrassing. Very embarrassing. But then, like I said, the Groyper curse struck. And the Groypers started looking up her Instagram. And right, there was quite a lot on the Instagram that really was humiliating for Piers Morgan. Now, it's not bad enough that your wife publicly disrespects you in the newspapers, right? It's not bad enough. But basically she says, yeah, I didn't find him attractive, and I'm kind of only with him because he love bombed me with gifts, and I realized he was super rich, and I could just be a total bitch to him all the time. But the sort of things that she posts on her Instagram are really deeply humiliating for Piers, and I don't know if he knows this. In fact, I think he does know this, right? I mean, she's got, like, you know, here's him as a hairdryer blowing her hair. You know, does anyone know where the off button is? Yeah. Okay, Piers Morgan's a blowhard, right? Okay, fair enough. That's banter, right? But then you get ones like this, where she's handsy and hanging all over this guy. It's like, okay, yeah, fair enough. That's not that much. Why we all need a best boyfriend? It's like, right, so it's some guy hugging her and Piers Morgan fuming in the corner. But then it gets just, like, more explicit. Here she is in a very cozy embrace with Lenny Kravitz, reading Lenny's brilliant memoir and thinking back to a sunny Saturday in Paris. He'd taken a 3-year vow of abstinence at the time. Shame. Right, okay, so tried to shag Lenny Kravitz, didn't manage it. But just may have been given a loan on loan by his wife. I may be sometime. Right, okay, yeah, so it implies she shagged this guy. Oh, Oswald behave. Right, okay. Oh, just very popular with men, and she's very handsy with men on her Instagram. Right, okay, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about here, Piers. If anyone's distracting enough to make you slice half your own head off, it's Mr. Lowe. Don't rush home, Piers. Oh, right, she's trying to shag Rupert Lowe? No, I can't remember this. An actor called Lowe. And then there's this one. When the husband's away, Mr. Suds comes to play, and it's some guy washing car and his pants.
Wow, bruh.
Okay.
A black guy in a Speedo. Mr. Suds, when the husband's away, Mr. Suds comes to play. That's from his wife's Instagram. That is insane. It's a picture of a black guy in a Speedo washing her car. Bro, she's implying she fucking him whenever the husband's not there. That is crazy. This is embarrassing, man. This is making Andrew Tate looking even better from all those debates he had with Piers Morgan.
I mean, I'm sure Piers is feeling pretty good about all of this.